Hi, you guys. Today I want to talk about something that I don't see talked about too often in the spiritual community, especially on TikTok, on spiritual TikTok, on crystal talk, on all of that good stuff. It's not too talked about and it's definitely not too educated on, and that is spiritual psychosis. Spiritual psychosis is something that happens when someone practices spirituality, when someone doesn't do the proper research but tries to live the lifestyle. Someone who wants to go by that fake it till you make it, or that live delusional, or the law of assumption even. And this is what happens when things get a little mixed up or a little bit confusing in spirituality or along the journey. So, as we all know, spirituality is all about the journey of self and the journey of self discovery. And what happens when somebody suffers from spiritual psychosis is they get confused. They kind of absorb the other personalities, everybody else's practice, everybody else's research, and they kind of create a personality, a spiritual personality. And so this is controlled completely by ego, and now they're feeding out or giving out information that they absorbed and didn't do the research on or didn't take the time to educate themselves on. And this is where, again, it gets confusing because there are not very many rules in spirituality, but the ones that there are is always start with healing and always know that something that worked for everybody else may not work for you. Something that resonates with everybody else in the world may not resonate with you. Spirituality is all about your journey and finding yourself, and a lot of these creators kind of give off the vibe that they are suffering from that spiritual psychosis. They just want you guys to kind of follow them, and they don't really practice what they preach or really do the work or the shadow work or anything like that. They kind of just take information from the internet or from other creators and combine it into one and feed it back into you guys and kind of create this whole little delusional world where people believe things like your manifestations should come to you overnight the first night that you do it or the first time that you try, when people who have done this know that that's not true. And so when people think like that, they instantly believe that it's not working for them, or that something must have went wrong, or they've really got to get delusional to bring them the things they want to attract, and that is not true. So, moral of the story, just make sure you educate yourself, take things with a grain of salt, and follow the creators that will tell you the truth. The good, the bad, the ugly, all of it. Do your own research.